Welcome back to the Lemon Factor. I'm Chad, and today we're going to take a look at the Chemical Guys InnerClean Interior Quick Detailer All Surface All Purpose Cleaner. So I have not used Chemical Guys or Car Guys in the past. However, I've seen a lot of good reviews on their products, and this will be one of a handful of product reviews I will do with several of their products. I want to test them out, see if they're worth the extra premium above and beyond some of the other cheaper alternatives. Not only will I use this on our test car here, this 2019 Honda Accord 2.0 Touring, and give you my feedback, identify any lemons or any issues. I'm also going to take a look and compare this product online with... Let's take a moment and jump into Amazon. And the reason why I want to do that is to show you how many different products are offered. And what I did at the top of the search bar here is I put in interior car cleaner, and I did that in the automotive parts and accessories category. And as you can see here, it came up with over 5,000 results, and it's 5,000 for products of 4 stars and up. So that's significant. There's a lot of different products out there. And in the past, I've primarily, at least in the past couple of years, have used Meguiar's and Mother's. And what I want to start doing is trying out some of the other products, like the Car Guys and Chemical Guys, and a couple other brands as well, because I've heard so many good things about some of the other product brands, and I want to see if they really do perform better than Mother's or Meguiar's, or better than one another, if the more expensive products really do demand and deserve a premium, a price premium, or if the lower priced products perform just as well or nearly as well and offer a lot more value for the money spent. So the next couple of reviews, I will focus on Car Guys, I will products, I will focus on Chemical Guys products, and probably will then expand from there. But looking at the screen here, you can see that the product we're reviewing today, the Chemical Guys InnerClean Interior Quick Detailer and Protectant here, is $11.99, and it has over 1,000 reviews at, let's click on here, it has over 1,000 reviews with a total of 4.3 stars out of 5. So that's significant. That's a pretty good review for me. It has a sizable review base of being over 1,000 different ratings. This is, rounding it, $12 with free shipping on orders over $25. The product we purchased that we're going to review today here is the pineapple 16 ounce. You scroll down here, it gives all of the typical product information. Let me just jump down to the bottom. You know, it gives the details, which you can also find on the Chemical Guys website. But it shows you a little bit more about the product. What I do like about Amazon in general is that when you go to the page, you can, let's scroll up here. You can go to this section where it says, what other items do customers buy after reviewing this item? So as people are searching for different products, what was their ultimate decision? And for me, this is interesting that while people are considering this Inner Clean by Chemical Guys, they either bought with that product or instead of that product this total interior cleaner and protectant. So this might be a product we might want to take a look at and see how that compares by the same brand and what the differences are. And then jumping down, and the reason why I'm jumping down here is this one is the cleaner for the tires and rims, and then this one is for carpet and upholstery. But the one at the bottom, the competitor to Chemical Guys, the Car Guys, this is an all-purpose cleaner, and this looks like it could be, it does say carpet here, but it could be the competitor version, and maybe we take a look at doing a review on this one. Even if this isn't, you know, this is definitely a product that is highly rated at 2,000 reviews, and one that we might want to consider going forward here. But yeah, lots of products, take a look at them. Let's just jump back out to the main screen here. You have all the brands. Like I did, I just sorted with 4 stars and up. You can sort by price. I'm sure that all of you have used Amazon. Some of the product brands that we'll be looking at, in addition to Chemical Guys and the Car Guys. I'm interested to find how Turtle, yep, an old favorite, how Turtle is still performing, maybe even Armor All, both of which I would consider, although I'd have to look in detail, as the lower price alternatives, and see how they compare to some of the more expensive products out there. Also interested in Shine Society, and then the Groats, I think I'm pronouncing that right, products, but that will probably come a little bit after the Chemical Guys and the Car Guys. And before we jump back to the review itself, I want to point out that I purchased this product myself. I was not given this product free to review. It is not a paid sponsorship, so I spent my own money for the product. I did purchase it through the Amazon website, and I will have links to this product and some of the other products I mentioned in the description below. If you were to click on the link and purchase something through Amazon, whether it's that specific product or something else, I may receive a small portion of the purchase price. That price, the price to you does not change at all. You will still receive the exact same price everybody else receives on Amazon. I will just get a small portion of the purchase, and I will use that money to go towards future product reviews and in general to the Lemon Factor channel. And I would greatly appreciate it if you use the link. If you don't, that's fine as well. But know that the price wouldn't change. And if you clicked on the link and you weren't interested in buying that product and you purchased a different product on Amazon, I would still receive credit, and that would help out the channel. So any help would be appreciated. But without further ado, why don't we jump into the actual product review and we'll see how well this product performs. So here we are. We're going to test out the Chemical Guys InnerClean Interior Quick Detailer All-Surface All-Purpose Cleaner. It does indicate here that it has UV protection. It's an interior detailer. Supposedly it cleans and protects, removes dirt and dust. It's safe to use on dashboards, door panels, steering wheels. Let's take a look at the back. It says here, InnerClean is a versatile quick detail spray designed to clean and protect your vehicle's interior surfaces. The advanced quick detailing formula lifts and removes dirt from virtually any interior surface. InnerClean works great on dashboards, door panels, steering wheels, and shift handles. The innovative detailer also cleans gauges, radios, LCD, and satellite navigation screens. So that's interesting that they indicate that it's safe to use on the glass for the navigation, or I should say hard plastic. I'm not exactly sure what it's made out of. So it's spray on a microfiber towel. So I do have a brand new clean microfiber towel that we'll use here. One thing I'll note is when I purchased this, and I got this from Amazon, was not sent this by Chemical Guys. This is not a paid endorsement or advertisement for this. I purchased it with my own money. Went on Amazon, and actually I'll give you the link below in the description where I got this from. But when it came, it did have a plastic shrink wrap wrapping over it, and even still there was some, I guess, leakage in that plastic. And although I can't find the leakage after I've opened it, the container itself is kind of leaving a sticky residue on my hand. So that is a little bit concerning, both how it's shipped and the fact that it's sticky. I have also read reviews on Amazon about this, the color, potentially discoloring interior. And a couple comments with that. I have a black interior here. I'm certainly not going to test it out to find out if that is the case, but in the reviews that I read, it was on interiors that were more beige, tan. They were lighter color interiors. So I would warn you that however this turns out, we do have a darker color here, and it may work fine, no issues. But I'd like to caution people, given that it does have this pigment, it has had reviews about that potentially being an issue. Also, like a lot of these spray type of products, I would never recommend spraying it directly on the dash or on the panels itself. I would always recommend that you use the microfiber towel and that you spray it on the towel first before you wipe it on. And that's exactly what we're going to do next. So I'm going to take the dash. We'll go through the dash, some of the door panels, steering wheel, some of the LCD screen. We'll go through that, and let's take a look at how well it works. So as I said, I'm going to use this microfiber towel. I am going to fold it in fourths. which is standard, common, best practice. And the reason for that is you use 1/4 of the towel. You then can unfold it or switch to the other side. And at the end of the day, you have, out of the entire towel, you have 4 squares on one side and 4 squares on the other side to, one, make sure that you're not contaminating other areas once you've removed some of that dirt, and so that you get the best use out of the microfiber towel as it is. So as I mentioned, for this, I am going to spray it on the towel. I'm not going to spray it directly on the dashboard itself. So let me do that. And I'm going to be just use a little, 2 medium pressure sprays. I've not used this product before. When you're always testing a new product, be conservative with how much you apply. You can always apply more afterwards. So like I said, I sprayed it twice. I will say that immediately I can smell this product. Let's see if it has, what's the scent? It doesn't indicate a scent, but it's not bad. I'm not going to sniff it, but it's not a bad smell, so it's pretty pleasant. Let's see how well this works on the... And one reason why I picked this product too is I did hear that this product, not only with the UV protection, but I wasn't looking for a product like the old school where when you apply it, it has this high gloss to the dash or the plastics. I was looking for something that kind of shows or brings it back to like new condition. And this is by no means an older vehicle. I think we have all of maybe if we're lucky, 4,000 miles on this. So not a lot of use, so it's not terribly dirty, but as I can immediately see, you know, it is cleaning pretty well. It's giving not a shine, but a nice clean look to it. Let me just apply a little bit more. 2 sprays I think is good. And we'll continue along on the dash. Make sure we get all the corners here. Down here is my HUD, my heads-up display, so it's where it reflects up to the dash. So it's nice to know that this product can be used on that type of surface, on the glass or plastic. And for me, I'm going to open this up actually. Even though I mentioned having this in 4ths, I am going to open it up. And the reason for that is I need to make sure that I get down in here and really get the nooks and crannies of where that reflection comes up. I want to make sure I get that all nice and clean here. I'm going to take a moment here and I'm going to go through some of the dash and then I'll give you a little bit better view. But so far, smells pretty good. It's not leaving any streaks, no residue on the dash, which is really nice. So one thing I noticed with the cleaner itself is, you know, it does have on the label here that it's an inner clean. And I got to be honest with you, cleaning the cup holders and the armrests where I had, there's some, whether it's water stains or stains from drinks in here, and the armrests had some marks on it as well. It didn't come out as well as I would have hoped, meaning even with some simple soap and water, some mild soap and water, I think it would have come out much easier. So I'm not sure how effective this is at really cleaning. So maybe that's a lemon. One thing that's a positive is as I apply this, it is not leaving any streaks at all. And as you apply it, and let's see if I can do that here, you know, you get some of the wet mark, it quickly evaporates. So it definitely is not streaking, which is great because some products out there, you apply it a little wet or initially it's a little heavy in some areas, it'll leave some blotching, some streak marks. This doesn't. It evaporates quickly, it blends in, so it doesn't leave any residue afterwards, which is really nice. It has a pleasant scent. I will tell you, I don't know if you're capturing that right here, there's a little bit of a drip, you know, coming from this. This container itself seems a little sloppy, and I don't know that it's just this container because I've seen some of the reviews online about this, as well as I purchased 2 of these. It came in a 2-pack, and the other one has the same look, at least it had leaked out into some of the packaging itself. So, you know, packaging's not great. The bottle's leaking a little bit. Every time I touch it, you know, I gotta clean this off. But yeah, I don't know how well it's actually cleaning. If it adds UV protection and it's mild and it's cleaning up, you know, it's great that I can use it on, you know, the navigation panel here and I don't have to worry about certain areas. But for the premium, you know, price compared to some of the other products out there, I'm just not sold on it. I'm going to continue to finish the rest of this, the dash, the doors. You know, I have some scuffs or some dirt over here. I can't tell from here which one it is. I'll finish that up and I'll come back in a moment. Okay, so I finished the rest of the car, both the back, the dash, the front, the doors, the panels. It was very quick. I'll tell you, the car wasn't extremely dirty. My cars are generally not that dirty. And I think that's important because based on using this, my experience is that it's a good product in regards to the fact that it goes on nice and smooth and there's no greasy residue. When you apply it heavily at times, or the initial application, and it's wetter than towards the end, it doesn't splotch, it doesn't leave marks, it's quick to evaporate. So there's no marking, no difference in shading from one area to another, which I think is great. Also, with that said, you know, it doesn't leave that really glossy look, which is not what I'm after. You know, I'm looking for a product that really, it cleans, it protects, but it leaves a clean look based on what your car looked like when it was new. So I don't want that gloss that you see from the 80s, right? And this does it, and it does a good job. However, you know, the bottle is constantly leaking, and I've seen reviews online about that as well, and that's a concern. As I mentioned in the beginning of this review, I have seen reviews about online, from, you know, written reviews about this potentially, and I don't know for sure, potentially staining lighter interiors. You know, I got a black car, black leather, you know, black panels. I haven't seen that. I can't comment on that. So what do I think of the Chemical Guys Inner Cleaner? Is it worth the premium you pay for this product? Yes and no. So the yes is it applies nicely. It does not leave a greasy residue. It doesn't streak. It doesn't leave different shading in different areas depending on how heavy it was applied in certain areas. Some of the older brands definitely did that more so. This has a nice even application. It evaporates fairly quickly. You don't have that high gloss look, which is great. It just leaves a nice clean look as though the car is brand new again, which is great. And that's what I'm looking for. However, being a cleaner, I would say one lemon is my car wasn't even that dirty, and it didn't do a great job cleaning up some of those water stains or soda stains or, you know, drink stains in certain areas. I think it cleaned it as well as plain water would have. As a deep cleaner, I wouldn't recommend this product. However, I know that Chemical Guys does have other products for a deeper clean, so just keep that in mind. If you're looking for a product that you can routinely use if you're cleaning the interior of your car, you know, every other week or once a month, and it's not that dirty, this is probably fine. This will probably work for you. If you clean in your vehicle infrequently and you need something that is a much deeper clean, I probably wouldn't recommend this. And then the other positive, it does have a nice scent, so that's not bad, but you know, that's all subjective. That really depends on you, whether you appreciate it or not. But at the end of the day, is this worth the premium? So I purchased 2 bottles of these. It came in a 2-pack, and I wanted to do a review. I've heard some good things. I will say it's not bad, but I don't think, you know, it's worth the extra money. I do believe that there are other products that could do as well, if not better, for the same price, if not cheaper. So keep that in mind. And one thing I'll point out as we go through future reviews on car care products, going to do a review on Sonax Wheel Cleaner. I have a review coming up on Guys Hybrid Spray Wax. What's important to me is obviously the performance of the product, but also the performance based on the price of the product. You know, I do think that's important. I want to compare some of the products that are lesser price and see how they compare, and I'm all about getting the value out of the money spent. Thank you for watching, and before we end, please don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications, like, share, and comment below. Let me know what you thought of this review. Let me know of your experience of Chemical Guys Inner Cleaner or any other brands that you've used. So, you know, I mentioned how I felt about this. I'll be looking at competitor products to try. Let me know what you recommend, and I will have a comparison with this one. Thank you again, and until next time.